Ah, there we go. Starting a little earlier than normal. Oh, there we go. Today's been interesting already, because outside it's been pouring down rain, and been enough rain, in fact, that there's kind of a lake outside my house. There wasn't one before. I'm also trying out a limiter today, so if anyone is willing to give feedback on that, that'd be appreciated. And let's get started with Ring Fit. You know, the thing that I start every stream with at this point. And of course, never mind the fact that on the DCAT's Discord, I got the link wrong. It was intentional, I swear. There was no mistake done. An intentional ruse. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Leg strap. Oh, hey, Savvy, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Oh, leg strap. Let's put this thing on. Okay. Alright. Tucking the Joy-Con. There. Been busy these days? Nice. It hopefully is been rewarding. How am I? I've been fine, actually. I've been doing a lot better since I started. Funnily enough, since I started streaming regularly. Weird how that works. I've been more active because this is how I start my streams. I start by exercising, then get all around to doing other stuff. The model you have is so cute in the design. Thank you. It's the only form that is perceivable by the human eye. Soon there will be more, but I gotta work on that. Let's see, I think we left off in a world covered in darkness. Day 13. Difficulty level, let's add a little challenge. Just a little bit. I don't know if I can go too much farther. Dynamic stretching!
Bitte achte stets auf die richtige
Alright.
Haltung. Und los geht's! Hebe die Knie abwechselnd zum Ringkorn. Halte den Rücken dabei gerade.
Gotta get started with the stretches before you get to the exercises.
Okay, gut. Nun heben wir die Fußknöchel nach oben.
No matter how many times I do this, this always
Richte
feels
die
weird.
Innenseite des Knöchels zum Ringkorn.
This one specifically.
Richte die Innenseite bewusst nach oben. Letztes Mal. Okay, gut.
Okay, there we go.
Als nächstes dehnen wir den Rücken. Mache einen
Huh.
tiefen Ausfallschritt nach vorn. Die Knie nicht zu weit nach vorne.
Don't mind the creaky
Füße sollten
floorboards.
gerade nach vorn zeigen.
I'm in a tight space,
Ein
and I haven't fully had a chance to move around yet.
Okay, gut. Stehe nun etwas breiter. Hebe den Ringkorn über den Kopf und lehne dich zur Seite. Der untere Rücken sollte gerade bleiben. Beuge dich beim Ausatmen. Ein Durchgang noch.
There we go.
Gemacht.
Ghostly stretch done. And now we get into the actual meat of the exercise. Whew. This land is completely under the control of Drago's dark influence. Even the four masters are in danger of succumbing to its power. Stopping Drago will have to wait. You must save the four masters first. What's over here real quick? A lot of treasure chests. I do like treasure. Welcome to the game gym. Here you can play Robo Record. Do your best to clear it. Oh, it's this minigame again. Oh boy. So do you know much about Ring Fit, Savvy? Not at all. This is my first time seeing it in action. Oh, you're in for a treat then. So what you need to know is I've got a leg strap on my leg, and I'm holding this little ring that I, can push and pull and rotate. This is an exercise game. And I'm doing mini games first because I'm a loser. Oop. Oh man. Good afternoon, Bulldog. How are you doing? Oh, this is much harder than the last one. It's gonna get faster now. I'll get the comments after this. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got. An A rank! Okay. But yes, welcome, Bulldog. What the heck was that minigame? Oh, that was, it's sort of like a whack-a-mole thing. There's a few of these that I gotta do here. And thank you. I don't usually get an A rank, it's usually B. Here's your bonus. Money! But yeah, like, this is a game that I never thought I'd actually really enjoy, but... Is the exercise ring pull or compress? Yes, it is both of them. That looks incredibly awkward. It just looks like it would be really weird to pull off. Also, I don't have the space for that. Like, you want to know how far I can go? That. If I slap right here, that's my bed. And that's a wall. I'm kind of in a tight space. We will not set that. Not yet. Tough spacing, yeah. If I have to do anything like that, I actually just have to rotate. Whenever I do like the warrior pose, I actually have to rotate 90 degrees to be able to do it properly. Smack back? Knock back the discs flying at you with an oversized fan? This must be an abs thing. No, it's not. Oh. I can't flail wildly.
Fertig? Los! Treffer nicht belegt.
No. Denied.
Oberkörper drehen, Ellbogen an die Seite.
This is weird. The blue ones throw me off so hard. Oop, too early.
Super toll.
You wouldn't exactly want to flail anyways, that'd get tiring fast. True, but it would have been amusing. Smack Talker. I mean, I already have that title in real life. Another A rank. You know, I was kind of hoping that they'd give me, like, the rest of the set that I've been trying to get here. Look into the game gym. Squattery wheel? This is a new one. Oh no, pottery. This is going to be something. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be so bad. Oh, I can already tell this is going to suck.
Los! Als würdest du etwas unter den Arm klemmen. Der Rücken bleibt gerade.
No, it's not thin enough. I think I made it too thin now. Oh no. That's really hard. This is not a good one, is it? Terrible. It was good enough, apparently. Well, at least it's forgiving. That was really weird. I had to beat it anyways for these treasure chests. Peach smoothies recipe, that is a very useful one. Because that's revival. And peaches. So I can probably make my own peach smoothies now, which means I'll actually be able to revive myself in battle. That is a very useful one. It's okay. It gets too thin on the bottom because pressing in at the bottom will push some clay and widen it back out. Huh. Interesting. Butte Camp? This is definitely Allegra's gym. Oh, if it isn't Gold Clover. If you've got the time to wander around and come here, you've got the time to get some squats in. Have you worked on your quadriceps and gluteus maximus? It could have worked on your quadriceps and gluteus maximus, but instead here you are. Allegra? Looks like I have to teach you what's going on. Fine, come inside. Well, fortunately for you, I am all legs. Even if I don't appear to have legs, they're just, not on display. Alright, gotta do some running. Knee lift. Welcome to the world of Lord Drago. He has my undying loyalty and nothing will change that. Anyone who dares oppose the great Lord Drago will fall before me. Now then, my darlings, let's get started. After I'm done raking you over the coals, you'll wish you never stood against Lord Drago. If you have to do that pottery one again, try starting from the bottom. That's probably a wise choice.
Sumo squat.
Okay, let's get wide. There we go.
Und los. Brust raus und Rücken gerade. Spitze. Super. Ganz toll. Super. Super.
And yes, this is the bulk of the game, Savvy. You basically play an RPG where you have to exercise to defeat your opponents.
Okay. Elegant. Okay. Perfekt. Genau. Ganz toll. Gut so. Prima. Spitze. Jawohl.
And then the pace up after this.
Gut. Gut. Okay. Noch 5. Prima.
Oh, it's much better than Wii Fit. Wii Fit was
Wunderbar.
kind of lackluster, to be honest.
Toll. Wahnsinn. Apps abwehren.
Alright.
Leicht in die Knie und spannen.
I have to defend against 4 different attacks. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I had Wii Fit. It was not very good. Ow, all that damage. Oh, I forgot to make smoothies. Okay. Gotta figure out a game plan here. So, probably gonna want to use a grape smoothie. Of the bunch of these, I think the one who does the most damage to me is probably the kettle.
Schenkelpresse.
Alright, on the ground.
Und los. Das geht in die Beine. Toll. Fantastisch. Superklasse. Weiter so. Okay. Du bist spitze. Super. Spitzenklasse. Ganz toll. Okay. Superklasse. Super toll. Toll. Fantastisch.
Here's the frog legs that hit me for 2 hits. And 2 hearts.
Genau.
That's unusual. Usually it's the kettlebell.
Jawohl. Und die Vollgas. Okay. Ganz toll. Okay. Noch 5. Spitze. Weiter so. Noch 3. Weiter. Superklasse. Toll gemacht. Steh wieder auf. Aber keine Eile, ja? Beim Ausatmen Spannung im Bauch.
And 1 1/4. Oh, it heals everyone, jeez.
Durchhalten.
I mean, also because the kettle attacked you first and you loosened up your ad guard. Any other attacks? Did I loosen up? Well, I haven't had a chance to use this yet.
Hüftschwung. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Okay, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Mit voller die Bewegung der vergrößerten Wirkung. Uno, okay, uno.
I'm just pounding them in the dirt.
Okay, uno, dos, uno. Noch 10. Uno, okay, uno, dos, uno.
Oh, there we go. It stopped tracking for a bit.
Weiter drücken.
You'll be able to tell if I loosen up my ab guard if, like, the ab's shield vanishes.
Deine Herzen.
It wants to give a piggyback ride. That's adorable.
Kopf, Kniehaltung.
Okay.
Langsam nach links beugen. Gut, etwas weiter runter. Das lange Bein kann leicht gebeugt sein. Gut, Seitenwechsel, Beine wechseln. Langsam nach rechts beugen. Und langsam zurück. Den Oberkörper schön durchstrecken. Toll gemacht.
All right.
Steh wieder auf, aber keine Eile, ja? Den Bauch stärker als die Arme.
Okay, blue attack power has turned. Well, we might be able to take care of the blue squatter with this move. Or stepper, not squatter.
Prima. Perfekt. Gut.
I like how at the moment I'm basically playing 3 different RPGs.
Schön.
Because I've got Ring Fit going on for every day that I stream, Skies of Arcadia for Mondays, and Wednesdays, which is today, I've got Xenoblade Chronicles.
Spitze. Du bist spitze.
Can you tell that I like RPGs?
Superklasse. Prima. Super toll. Okay. Gut. Weiter so. Wunderbar. Und Turbo. Toll. Weiter so.
Yeah,
Wunderbar.
I've been playing RPGs since I was but a little sprite.
Genau. Noch 3. Dranbleiben. Toll. Noch einmal. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Nächste Übung.
To limit my damage, I'm gonna have to take care of all the ads.
Und los. Beim Zudrücken ausatmen. Jawohl. Elegant. Genau. Weiter so. Toll.
You know, I partially don't want to be opening up my window because it's blowing like crazy out there. But I might have to, it's hot in here.
Schön. Elegant.
It's starting to get warmer here in Missouri.
Perfekt. Spitze.
Oh yeah, Bulldog, was it getting like super wet for you too? It was like a deluge over here.
Toll. Fantastisch. Jawohl. Und jetzt schneller. Wunderbar. Schön. Okay. keine Eile, ja?
Curious if it would have been better to leave the snail alive. Maybe. We'll see, I guess. As far as rain, we got a small storm. Only a small storm. We got a pretty hefty one.
Beim Ausatmen Spannung im Bauch.
Interesting. What like an hour's distance can bring, huh?
Ganz schön schwierig. Bleib dran.
Okay.
Überkopf.
This one's really weird, I must admit.
Hüftschwung. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Okay, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos. Das trainiert
Or I said maybe 3 audible thunderclaps total.
das große
Oh,
Bewegung.
what was it freaking out about?
Uno, dos, uno,
We had roughly like
uno, dos.
4 or 5. Come on.
Noch 10. Das große weite Bewegung. Noch 5.
It was really struggling to track that.
Der.
We had like 5 or so things of thunder.
Deine Herzen. Sei
Okay.
vorsichtig.
So, I actually have a smoothie that increases defense, if I recall. Yeah, right here, apple and onion soup. Oh, hey, Lion. And I will. Okay, we gotta do another fan pose to survive. Here you go.
Langsam nach links beugen.
Oh,
Gut.
that's a
Etwas
door.
weiter runter. Diese Haltung ist gut zum Entspannen.
Would have survived another round. Probably.
Seitenwechsel.
But I like to play it safe in any game. Especially if that game is Dark Souls. Wait.
Langsam nach rechts beugen. Und langsam zurück. Atme immer schön bewusst. Toll gemacht.
There we go.
Steh wieder auf, aber keine Eile, ja?
That
Den Bauch
should let us survive whatever this enemy has to throw at us.
nicht überanstrengen. Mach ruhig
Yeah, I probably would have been able to survive that. But, you know,
Los, Squats. Und los geht's. Das geht in die Beine. Genau. Super toll. Okay. Gut so.
made the right call, it would have KO'd me.
Schön.
Ah.
Super.
Well, it's better than some of the calls I made when I was playing Skies of Arcadia on Monday.
Super. Du bist spitze.
I lost, like, all of my health
Spitze.
and, like, healing items.
Gut.
Also, more moves use more EXP, so it's worth. Ah, I see.
Genau. Wunderbar. Prima. Super.
I think the only one I haven't used is Bow
Und Turbo.
at the moment and Warrior.
Spitze. Sehr gut. Noch 5. Weiter so. Dranbleiben. Noch 3. Okay. Gut. Noch einmal.
Whoa.
Gut so.
Really feeling it in the legs now. Oi, oi, oi.
Ganz schön schwierig. Bleib
I have to
dran.
continue with Ring Fit, but I'm mostly excited for Monster Hunter Rise. Same. Yeah, that's coming out in like 8 days now.
Bogenzug.
Perfect time to use bow pull. tack up would be a good idea. I already have a tack up from the apple and onion soup.
Gut. Schön. Du bist spitze.
It also gives me a defense up.
Superklasse.
So I actually have 2 buffs right now.
Super. Toll. Superklasse. Jawohl. Schneller. Spitze. Genau.
Yeah, I think combos like that do multiple things. So I imagine if there's something like,
Und los.
as disgusting as it sounds, peach and spinach, it would probably revive as well as heal more than, like, whatever the peach can do.
Super toll.
Unless that peach gives, like, full HP, which I'm not sure. I haven't died with it in my inventory yet.
Okay. Fantastisch. Schön. Spitzenklasse. Gut. Du bist spitze. Lieb. Und jetzt schneller. Jawohl. Wunderbar. Superklasse. Noch einmal. Perfekt. Apps-Abwehr.
Oh. Alright.
Leicht in die Knie und Spann.
Yeah, I probably should have made more smoothies for this. For some reason I thought I had more. Oh, crap. Ugh. Okay, so real quick, I am actually going to open up the window. Because, oh. That window is very wet. Oh. Like, extremely wet. Oh, defensive. Oh, if I didn't have that defensive power, I would have died right then and there. Oh, and I can't recover. Ah. I'm in a tight squeeze here. Might actually have to use that peach smoothie.
Überkopf, Hüftschwung. Hüftschwung. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Okay, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos. Deine Hüften schön zur Seite. Dos, uno. Hälfte geschafft.
Oh, come on.
20. Uno, okay, uno.
This one kind of loses its tracking,
Noch 10.
I'm noticing.
Uno, dos, uno. Okay. Noch 5. Uno. Tadellos. Apps-Abwehr.
Only one attack. Oh!
Deine Herzen. Sei vorsichtig.
Okay, I finally got my fan pose back.
Top.
I'm gonna go with that. Ah.
Langsam nach links beugen. Und langsam zurück. Und raus und keinen Buckel machen. Gut. Seiten wechseln. Beine wechseln.
Oh.
Langsam nach rechts beugen. Und langsam zurück. Die Beine nicht allzu weit spreizen.
Nice of them to wait while I sit here doing some yoga.
Toll gemacht. Steh wieder auf, aber keine Eile, ja?
How many are attacking? Hello? You having a fit there? That was
Beim
weird.
Ausatmen Spannung im Bauch.
Okay. Gonna slide in for another heal.
Nächste Übung. Gib alles. Sumo Squats. Und los. Ein Training für den Po. Okay. Spitze.
This is gonna be a close one, no matter what happens.
Prima. Gut so. Wunderbar. Fantastisch. Superklasse. Perfekt. Spitze. Weiter so. Prima. Elegant.
In a particularly long fight at that.
Super.
Though it's mostly because I have to keep doing heal breaks, I think.
Super toll. Toll. Superklasse. Spitze. Spitze. Super. Gib Vollgas. Superklasse. Prima. Noch 5. Genau. Toll. Noch 3. Schön.
Alright.
Weiter. Noch. Gut gemacht.
There we go. Oh, that was too close for comfort.
Das war der Knaller.
Level up! 2 level ups! And a skill point? Learning fit skills. Huh. Interesting. Now I can spec. If it didn't level you after that, I was gonna have a serious talk with the DM.
Soweit es bequem ist. Und Strafschluss.
I wonder if anyone's done like a fitness D&D session.
Den rechten Daumen bitte wie gezeigt auf die IR-Kamera legen.
You must squat.
Die Messung läuft.
You know, it sounds plausible. Dude, like D&D at the gym. Where do you sign? I would do a fitness D&D session. It would be murder, but it would be great. Oh, Lord Drago, I'm sorry. Our souls belong to Lord Drago. I may not have been able to stop you, but the others surely will. You'd better be ready. I can't believe that Drago's dark influence is able to control someone as powerful as Allegra. I'm worried about the others. We have to hurry to them. Break this early? I think I can do one more. But first, we need to make some smoothies.
Und drücken.
Alright. And then, so Savvy, since you haven't been around since, what was it? Condemned Criminal Origins. Basically how we handle this here is we do Ring Fit for about an hour, and then we continue on to another game.
Super.
So after I finish up with Ring Fit, we're going to Xenoblade. Let's see. Ooh, I need to get some grapes. Ooh, not the smoothies. Oh, he doesn't sell grapes. Keeping that schedule packed. I just find it like a really refreshing way to stream, actually. Can you return to other courses to obtain ingredients? I think so. Oof. But before any of that, I'm actually going to be right back for just a short moment. I need to use the restroom. There we go. Alright. Checked online. Grapes can be bought in worlds 4, 5. Oh, I'm in a world that I can't buy grapes, apparently. Oh, that's interesting. But yes, I am back. Okay. So, who is this? You kept me waiting for so long. Words are pointless compared to what our muscles can say. I'll be inside, don't keep me waiting. Armando, hang on! Okay, so... the attack. Okay, so... there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to have some serious... reinforcements. And thank you, Savvy. I'll go back for just a moment, though. Let's see, so he's arms, meaning that we're gonna need some red. I have a crap ton of strawberries. That should work. But yeah, I don't know why, but I find myself remembering, like, when I was doing that Condemned Criminal Origins game. I actually kind of missed that game. I wish I could have played the sequel, too. But the sequel is on console only because... reasons. What's the difference between a strawberry smoothie and a tomato smoothie? Oh, tomato smoothie also does recovery. That might be mighty useful.
Na, kann's losgehen?
I still find it, like, kind of amusing, though, that... How many bugs did we encounter when we were doing Condemned Criminal Origins? I know there was, like, the constant physics bugs where all of the ragdolls were flying all over the place. I think at one point we bugged a section of the game and couldn't progress. And, you know what the cause of all those bugs was? I was running the game at 240 FPS when it is supposed to run at 30. Because, you know, early 2000s games, everything is tied to frame rate. It would do it. I think I actually have a clip somewhere around... Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Wait, has it already been? Has it already been an hour? Wow. Time flew today. I just spilled water on myself. Ugh. My shirt's all wet now. I'm a ghost of many talents, I swear. Ugh. It's a VTuber curse. If you're a VTuber, you're not allowed to drink normally. It's a fact. The moment you try drinking, immediately you're just going to suffer. I prefer defense over offense. Oh, a new move. 110? Oh. $125? Extra turn chance? Oh, that might be useful too. They block all damage while... My dad demonstrated that bug to me some years ago. He installed the first Half-Life game on a newer computer and couldn't react fast enough to keep up with the game. Oh, were things breaking because of the frame rate? Because it's a really common bug in many games, actually. Wait, don't I have more of the shadow set? Yeah, I think I have the full... More like the game was in hyperspeed. Oh, I don't have all of the set yet. Okay, so I have one more piece of the shadow thing. I have been staying hydrated. Alright. We'll beat Armando and then move on to Xenoblade. Still refusing to join Lord Drago. We'll change your mind with brute force. My new spotter is going to have to beat you into shape. Big. Round is a shape. I'm not exactly round, nor exactly am I thin. Well, okay, I am thin. But I'm not exactly like a square or a triangle shape. I'm a lot of shapes. This one always feels weird. Wait, I don't think I've actually done this one. What am I thinking of that does the same motion? Oh, I'm thinking of Warrior Pose 2. That's what. That's pretty good damage. Okay. Let's get some attack power and some defense. Of course, I don't quite want to use the red just yet. Let's do that, like, experience game thing that Lion was talking about earlier. Yeah, that time it actually went pretty smoothly. Alright, how much damage you do, buddy? You go for a long time, mate. Holy... That was with a defense boost! Yeah, hits like a truck for sure. Jeez. I'm actually gonna need to be fully recovered for that one. I guess he is red. Usually in games, red signifies danger. Thanks to a instinctual thing involving the color. Because what does red have in common with danger? But, you know, I realized that I didn't word that right. But essentially red is the color of blood, and as a result, we as a species have an instinctual reaction to the color red. It's the first color we notice. Imagine they give you a yoga pose that creates a perfect guard against the next round of attacks. This species would be would probably be a pushover. It would. It would also be a complete pushover if you could do a Mega Ab Guard whenever.
Gut so. Gut. Super toll. Jawohl.
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that there isn't, like, a way to,
Weiter so.
like, have a smoothie that does that. Like, no mega expensive smoothie that makes it so all of your ab guards are mega.
Jawohl. Noch einmal. Toll.
Or
Wahnsinn.
maybe there is, and I just haven't encountered it yet.
Wasser trinken nicht vergessen.
It sounded like... Okay, I misheard him, like, a little bit, and I thought he said spaghetti.
Armdrehung.
You can tell where my mind is. Not in my head. Come on.
Die Arme drehen. Uno, dos, uno. Okay, uno, dos, uno.
My ceiling is too low for this one.
Ein Rücken- und Schultertraining. Uno, okay. Hälfte geschafft. Noch 20. Okay, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Noch 10. Uno, dos. Noch 5. Dos, uno. Perfekt.
That does a decent amount of damage.
Gefühl. Ah. Pass auf, über dir.
Oh, ring press stuff again.
Okay. Sehr gut. Ah, überstanden.
Is the easy one? Is there one that isn't easy?
Mach ruhig Pause.
Okay, let's see. Which attacks do I have right now? Okay, so overhead hip shake is on cooldown. Bow pull and overhead arm twist are on cooldown. I'll use warrior pose. I don't have any green tea left, actually. Sometimes they force you to squat for a really long time, stuff like that. I think it would be weird for an arms boss to have you squat.
Fliegerhaltung 2.
I say that as if it's like from the game Arms.
Langsam drehen.
Which, by the way, how is Arms? Because I've heard about it like when the Switch was still kinda new. But ever since then, I haven't heard anything about that game. It's almost as if like Arms has dropped completely off the face of the planet.
Gut. Seitenwechsel. Beine wechseln. Langsam drehen.
Makes you wonder what the player numbers are.
Brust beim Drehen der Unterarme öffnen.
I'm too impatient with this.
Und langsam zurück.
Yeah.
Wahnsinn.
Arms was a failure because Nintendo focused on the casual players too much? Really?
Beim Ausatmen Spannung im Bauch.
I know Splatoon has been quite successful. Even if I've never really understood Splatoon myself, I can acknowledge that at the very least they've done well enough in making a game that is, yeah, it doesn't really seem to be my thing either, really. And I don't know about anyone else, but I always feel like what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like they've made too many of them in such a short time span. I know it's been like, what, 4 years, but it feels strangely quick. Surprised you chose to eat smoothie instead of a fan pose to recover HP. Because I can use more attacks that way. If I use fan pose, I skip out on a turn. I want to do more damage. let's do this. With that, let's see, what is...
Sumo squats.
Basically, I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible.
Los. Brust raus und Rücken gerade.
Because I wouldn't have been able to do this if I did fan pose.
Toll. Spitze. Ganz toll. Fantastisch. Prima. Super.
Fair, just recognizing this boss has immediately give you 2 attacks anyways. Probably a misunderstanding. Monkey mode, your feet are your arms too. Yeah, pretty much.
Superklasse. Du bist
But yeah, like, what this boss does is it will raise its arms and then attack you. Which, yeah, that means it gives you a single turn to recover if you're out of smoothies.
Superklasse.
But if you have smoothies, there's no reason not to use the smoothies so you can dish out more offensive
Noch rein.
capabilities.
Super. Noch einmal. Okay. Tadellos. Abwehr.
Though it could also do this. Which is new.
Nächste Übung. Gib alles.
Okay. Just to be safe, I'm gonna drink one of these. Because I don't know if he's gonna do anything particularly disastrous.
Armdrehung.
But better safe than sorry.
Arme drehen. Uno, dos, uno. Okay. Uno, dos, uno.
And I also
Dos, uno. Okay.
am not sure if I... Oh wait, I was definitely in the clear there. Oh well.
Doch noch geschafft. Sehr gut.
That wasn't too bad.
Runter in die Hocke. Und hoch. Abschluss.
Alright. Measure my pulse. Moderate exercise. Oh no, my spotter. Poor little guy. I hate to admit it, but you've gotten stronger. Armando, why can't you snap out of it and stop serving Drago? That's Lord Drago. Show some respect. Lord Drago is destined to rule this world. As long as you stand in his way, you're my enemy. I can't bear to see Armando this way. I'm worried about the others. We have to hurry to them. Alright. And with that, there's like 2 more of the masters to deal with. And that means on Friday, we should be able to take care of... Oh, gotta deal with that too. Oh. Oof. I'm gonna feel that in my legs. Okay. There we go. Open up this. Get a nice little capture. There's 1 ring. And there's 2. Okay, and now we do this. And we get the cooldown stretches. Wide squat has hit 200. Let us stretch.
Das statische Stretching beginnt. Den Ringkorn brauchst du nicht. Höre stets auf
You know, I
deinen
think this
Körper.
was the most balanced I've been in my exercises today in a while.
Strecke den linken Arm zur Seite und halte ihn
Because
mit dem
a lot
rechten
of what
fest.
I had been
Drücke
doing
den Arm an dich
for
und dehne die linke
the
Schulter.
past I think 2 or 3 streams is almost entirely legs. Well, at the very least, I should have some nice legs.
Und nun die andere Seite.
And who can say no to some nice
Beachte darauf,
legs?
nicht die Hüfte zu drehen.
And by that I mean like having nice legs.
Und langsam zurück. Stütze deine Hände auf den Hüften ab. Neige den Oberkörper zurück, aber nur so weit, wie es sich gut anfühlt.
This one always feels
Stabilisiere
weird.
den Rücken mit deinen Handflächen. Und langsam zurück.
Kind of make your schedule full body workouts by the end of the
Stehe
week.
breit,
Yeah.
hebe die Arme und fasse das linke Handgelenk. Ziehe leicht an dem Gelenk und beuge dich nach rechts, um die Seite zu dehnen.
What's funny is, before I started doing this ring fit, I wasn't exactly very healthy. And now, I'm still not healthy, but I'm healthier.
Wechseln und zur anderen Seite beugen.
So, I guess that's an improvement. I need to work on my diet.
Ohne Eile.
You get better, so it's worth. It started as a start. Yeah. I'm not knocking what I've done so far. It's just, there's still parts that I need to improve on, like my diet,
Stehe
which
mit
I
verschränkten
still
Beinen
eat crap.
und entspanne dich.
But, I mean, I guess
Beuge
that's
dich vor
kind of just
und dehne
par
den
for the
Rücken
course.
und die Beine.
For ghosts.
Wir bleiben etwas in dieser Position.
I still don't understand German well enough.
Knie leicht beugen und langsam wieder aufrichten.
My diet is not really terrible, but it can be way better. Mine is too.
Winkle das linke Bein an
I don't
und halte
eat,
den
like,
Fußknöchel hinter dir.
Completely
Um
terribly.
den Oberschenkel zu dehnen.
Is there a reason why it's German? I've been trying to learn German on the side.
Nun die andere Seite.
So, it's sort of like an immersion thing. I'm immersing myself in the language.
Halte dich an einer Wand oder einem Stuhl fest.
Though, I looked at the college classes and what languages they support.
Das Stretching ist zu Ende.
Over here,
Gemacht.
there are only 3 languages that you can learn. Spanish, French, and of all things, Arabic. I don't know why Arabic. I do know why for Spanish, because, you know, it's the US, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. And French, because over in this particular part of Missouri, there's a lot of French-speaking individuals. So, yeah, like, I understand those 2 languages, but I don't know where the Arabic comes in. Tell me about zinc. Your body uses zinc in lots of ways. Zinc exists throughout the body and is used in cell division, cell growth, and healing. Zinc is also used for the senses of smell and taste. Animal proteins in general are good sources of zinc. Other sources include nuts, whole grains, I don't know how to pronounce that, and yeast. Maybe there's a big Arabic community in your area? If there is, I have not heard of it. And yeah, I know I'm like skimping out on the comment about the specific food group, but it's admittedly a lot harder to say PG-13 than you think. Leaving now, have fun with Xenoblade. Alright, take care, Lion. I almost said Leon. I don't know why. And of course, you know, with the name Leon, my first thought is Ashley from Resident Evil 4 screaming, "Leon, help!" And then just that on repeat because, Can you tell that I used to play Resident Evil 4 a lot? That game. I love it to bits, but it is something else. Okay, change grip. Wait. There we go. Alright, now we gotta do some adjustments. Oh, I don't know what I did, but it sounded destructive. Hold on. I'm very good at that, don't worry. Move some stuff around. Probably Arabic is being taught to assist in growing humanitarian work. Let's move that into position A. Okay. Probably Arabic is being taught to assist in growing humanitarian work. Lots of reasons why the U.S. has conflicts with Arab. Oh. That is certainly a possibility, but it is still very strange for this area, I think. Okay, now I gotta change. There we go. Last time I forgot to update my things after finishing Ring Fit, so this time we're doing that. Also, wow, it's really beginning to dawn on me just how many games I'm starting to get on my Switch. Thank you. I think I did a little better than normal, because normally I think I go for about like 40 or 50 minutes through the stream before I end up moving on to the game. This time we're only going in an hour and 13 minutes in, so we've gone a little deeper today. Okay. So, Xenoblade Chronicles. This is a game that I've been meaning to play for a while, honestly, and I didn't get to play it until last Wednesday. So, current thoughts on it? The voice acting is really good. I am past the segment now, so I don't know if I can actually show it to you. But there's a very specific segment that happens in the very beginning of the game, shortly before this part that I'm at right now, actually, that exemplifies some just superb voice acting. And, you know, because I'm kind of a baby when it comes to, like, anything emotional, it got me a little teary-eyed. But that's nothing new. Also, the music, very good. I think the weirdest part about this, though, is I've seen comparisons between this definitive edition that I'm playing and the original version on the Wii, and holy cow, like, the change in, like, art direction is absurd. Okay, that thing is just straight up dead. And yes, the music is really good. Like, the music was the thing that I knew a little bit about before I started playing it. When I started playing, there was two things that I knew. There was, you know, Shulk saying, "I'm really feeling it," and there was two musical tracks. I think it was called "They Will Know Our Name," or as "You Will Know Our Name," one of those two. And Mechanical Combat, I think it's called. Both of them are really good tracks. And then this music track that's playing right now, love it. Also, just in general, this game is gorgeous. This is the kind of game that I wish I could just actually wander around in. Ryan, what the hell are you doing? Oh yeah, slight auditory warning. It's not really a warning so much as just a heads up. No one shuts up in this game, like, at all. So when I get into combat, you're gonna hear like both Shulk and Ryan here screaming at the top of their lungs constantly. There we go. Oh, this is one I can actually access. Every time we come here, it brings back memories. Same for you, right? Yep, we've been through a lot together, you and me. Oh yeah, you remember that time? You know, that one time. Very descriptive, Ryan. When we had that big fight? That's the one. I just guessed. The one thing I will say that I am not too keen on is the heart-to-hearts. Because I don't get it. Is there like something that I'm missing sometimes? Because it seems like you just have to pick a choice, and sometimes it could be right. That's the one. It's easily the biggest bust-up we've ever had. In all the years I've known you, nothing else has come close. It was bad, alright. I'm just glad we made it up. We made up afterwards. You know, for such a big argument, I don't even remember what it was about. We were really young. It was probably just some silly kid thing. You're probably right. Hey, Shulk, do you ever think about it? Without me bringing it up, I mean. When you have a big fight with anyone, it's kind of hard not to think about it, right? Oh, that was the right choice. I think about it sometimes. If we'd never had that argument, I don't think we'd be friends right now. That's just what I was thinking. We must have said some pretty harsh things to each other. But it was worth it, right? That's why we're such good mates now. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. You know, it's funny how we think alike sometimes. I'd have figured you were still angry. Nah, not anymore. But you did get on my nerves a bit back then. You were just too clever, man. It got under my skin. And I thought you were just this big dumb brute. Hey, I guess that's what we were arguing about. Yeah, that sounds about right. But after all that fighting, we came out stronger, and we learned about each other. You know, I don't say this enough. Thanks, Ryan. I couldn't ask for a better friend. No problem, Shulk. And remember, you don't have to hold back. You can call me a big dumb brute anytime you like. I'll take it on the chin. That's what friendship's like. Well, he's got a quest. So I guess I guessed right on that heart-to-heart. We'll see if I remember any of the other stuff. Remember as far as Shulk goes. Level 5. You know, murdered. Got an achievement. I thought Xenoblade would look prettier. I'm currently in a cave, so that's probably why it doesn't look the prettiest just yet. Once I get back outside, it'll look a lot prettier, trust me. What level is that? Cellar Bugworm. Level 10, we're level 10. Let's kick its butt. Oh, poison. Oh, hey, this is the music track that I recognize. Oh boy. Oh, that thing hits hard. Oh, and it did. I mean, graphics as a whole. Honestly, the character models can use some work. They're not, like, the best until, like, you get into cutscenes, I find. Alright. So we can't take on that caterpillar, even if it is our level. I think we need more support. Better healing, too. But honestly, I think this game looks really pretty. The caves are a little... not pretty. It was released on the Wii originally, yes. And good lord, the original character models are super uncanny. Like, if you take a gander at the original models at some point, I think you will be a bit surprised. Right. Rhyme, you added another thing. I thought it was a re-release, not a remaster. Yeah, it's more of a remaster. It's got additional content. The graphics are better. And there's probably more, but I don't know all of it, because I never played the original. And I wish I did play the original, but at the same time I'm glad that I get to experience it like this instead. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Kishu? I forgot to ask that.
This door. It was closed when we came past before. But it's open now.
Maybe it was programmed to open up in case of Mechon emergency. The way to the Bionis knee is just ahead. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You're doing fine? That's good. Oh yeah, another thing to note. I'm not sure how much you... I'm not sure how much you guys know about this game, but the entire game takes place on the corpses of two titans, Bionis and the other one that I forgot the name of. So everything that I'm going through right now is actually on the body of something giant. Tedious work today, but it's actually something I needed. Yeah, sometimes work can be tedious, but you know what? As long as you're doing great, that's great.
Some traders use these things as guideposts.
Yeah. We can follow them to the Bionis knee.
Okay. But if armed traders need guideposts, it must be pretty dangerous in here. Let's keep our wits about us.
Writing unit
Definitely.
tests is always a drag. Unit test? What are you writing a unit test for? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty. I'm always a sucker for good art direction. That's why areas like Anor Londo and Dark Souls 1 are one of my favorites. Oh, for the refund program you're developing in the company? Mm. Harvest very pure ether crystals from ether deposits. When you have exhausted the supply, try returning later? We have a project that's 2 months old and we have a technical debt, but not doing enough testing. Interesting. Oh. These heart-to-hearts are occasionally difficult to... Oh, I can't view the heart-to-heart yet. Shulk looks so ridiculous swimming like this. Who swims like that, though? Happy rabbit. So these are sound-based. Someone needs to have their sword ready at all times. Yep. So there's two types of aggro in this game, or auto aggro, I should say. Oh, there's something happening.
What the?
Corpses!
Look at the emblem. They're traders from Colony 6. No wonder it's been so long since the last delivery.
Ryan, their injuries.
They weren't made by no Mechon. It was probably the monsters that live here. Man, that's grim. I don't want to go like this. Not even killed by Mechon, just some monsters in a cave.
They probably had families. Children.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. But why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason. Ryan, shouldn't we return them to the Bionis?
Huh? Oh, right. What's born from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That's the way of the Homs.
Okay, so it's Bionis and I think Titan. Those are the two giants.
That was way harder than I thought it'd be. I'm just about ready to collapse.
Let's take a rest. If the monsters in here killed
Waiting
all
for
these
Blimey.
traders,
I wouldn't be
need to be
surprised
our
if they
I'm wide awake,
broke
so I'll
that
take
out.
first watch.
Thanks, man. The nap will do me good.
And yeah, the sword is technically really important. It's the Monado. The only blade capable of dealing with the Mechon.
Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
Didn't sleep a wink. Oh, I still feel like I just did one of Vanguard's drills. Hey,
He was technically
Why do you think
correct
the
to swim
Mechon
like that.
attacked?
Yeah, kind of.
are we just food to them? Or what? Did we do something wrong? Sort of reminds me of the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Mechonis and Bionis,
Wonder
that's
if
what
it's
it
anything
was.
to do with that.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
When it happened, the Monado showed me that Fiora was in danger, but I couldn't save her.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't mean you could do anything about it. You did great. You fought them off. I couldn't have done that. You know, I've been thinking about it. Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me. You're a survivor from the Monado expedition team that went out 14 years ago. There was a blizzard or something, and your mum and dad died. And then Dixon found you and brought you back.
That sounds right. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember anything.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research and trying to figure out the Monado?
Maybe. Part of me does see it as something to remind me of my mum and dad. But mainly, if it really is the sword that the Bionis used to kill the Mechonis, like in the legend. I want to work out its secret. That's the real reason.
I've got it. You were chosen by the Monado.
What? Chosen?
Don't you see? Not even Dunban can handle it. It ain't chance that you can and he can't. I'll take the next watch. You get some rest.
Okay, I'll try. Night, Ryan.
Huh?
Do you wish to
Fuck.
change it?
Huh?
The future. It is every man's desire to change the future. Is that not so? Even if everything has been predestined, will you not oppose it? The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado.
Shulk! Shulk!
Ryan!
Shulk! Shulk! Ryan! What are you playing at? Give us a hand!
Oh.
You're a lifesaver. Almost there. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Ooh.
Going well. Right, you're a lifesaver. Sorry. Right, heal. Eat this. Nice one, right. This is the Monado's power.
Well, that kind of just dropped me into the fray of things, huh? Let's redo that. No, I don't want to enable casual mode. You mocking me, game? You know, I've actually had games do that to me before as well. Good example is Ninja Gaiden. Oh. Interesting, it just put me all the way back here.
I'm feeling it. Right, you're a lifesaver. Bring it on. We can definitely do this.
Oh, I'm dying again. I couldn't even get up, jeez. Well, this is going to be quite difficult fight, huh? And I don't think there's items in this game either, so I don't have, like, potions to use. As far as I'm aware, at least. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any of that. I should level up some of this stuff, though. Let's level up that heal. Oh. Wrong thing. Okay, so need more AP and then I can really do that. I should probably also work on Ryan's abilities. Ooh, that will be useful. Okay. That should help. Huh? Appearance. What is this? Oh, I have like a transmog. There's a lot. Oh, okay. I can be shirtless. I guess if I have some need to be shirtless, I can do that at any time in this game. Interesting. Hello.
From here on, and we'll be right as Ryan. Get it? You crack me up, Scoop. Come on! Bring it on! Yeah! More enemies! We can definitely do this!
I suppose I do need to kill things anyways. Interestingly, you heal quite a bit over time when you're done with a battle. So that could be beneficial. This split up is probably something we needed. Oh, I did it too early. Just needed more strategy. Needed to back up a bit. we go.
Let's go! Here we go! Backslash! Okay, guys. Now
There we go. Now we got it. That was a bit rough.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
don't worry about it. It looked like you were having a nightmare.
Really?
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado? Was I dreaming?
What's with you? We'd better get a move on.
Glowy eyes.
It wasn't a dream. Was it a vision? What should I do? I could tell Ryan. But I don't know.
Tell him. You've been able to see the future before. Oh. Huh. Let's give us a light boost. That way, hey? Okay. Alright, so we got through that.
What on Bionis are those?
Monsters' egg sacs, I think. But it looks like there are mechon parts inside as well.
Man, what kind of monsters are they?
Probably some type of arachno. Ryan, get back!
Ah! 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 Ah!
Oop.
Ryan! No. If that vision comes true, then Ryan, I've got to find him.
Now I gotta go find Rhyme. At least it was a short jog, I guess?
You thieves just don't give up, do ya?
Ryan! I've got to hurry. If I can get up there, I should be able to reach him.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some climbing. Alright. And then up here, Ryan was running this ways. We'll go over there and try to save him from having a Fiora moment, but not with Mechon.
Where are ya? Ryan! Ryan! There's too many of them! I killed one, and 10 more pop up! Ryan, no! Not that way! Ryan!
Could have told him.
Ryan!
Oh, I can give people shields now.
What's this? The power of the Monado. Look out!
Ooh, that's a pretty good shield, too.
Glad one of us figured out these things would try and ambush. Let's do this, Shulk. Right.
Ah.
Right. I'll hold off the big one's attacks with the Monado. You deal with all the little ones. I have to protect everyone.
Okay.
Ready to roll. Roger. All systems go. Let's keep up the right. Here we go. Backslash. Right. I know. Over yet. Leave it to me.
Oop. I didn't time that very well. Didn't expect there to be another one. Alright, so that should topple it. And this is a really tough one. Oh. This is not going to work no matter what, I'm afraid. I don't have the charge for... Yeah. Okay. It's a bit much there, eh? Gonna have to do a refight on that. Okay. It's a little overwhelming, I will admit that. But I think I can do it. I just need to figure out how to use my chain attacks effectively, and when to use my AoE attacks. I wish there was a way to, like, switch during combat which character you were playing as. And if there is one already, oh, I wish I knew how to do it.
Yeah, all together now. Right with you, Silk. Right, I'll hold off the big one's attack. Sorry. You deal with all the little ones. Behold the power of the Monado. We can definitely do this. Everyone, let's go! I'm powering up. Alright, we can do it. Okay, let's finish this. Now it's right time. We've almost... Alright, I'm feeling it. Right, you're a lifesaver. Shadow Eye. Nice attack. Let's do this. I'm really feeling it. Yo! Wow, down! Yeah, all together now. Right with you, Shulk. Yeah, well played. We did it. This is the Monado's power. Oh yeah, baby. Right, nice one. Leave it to right. Now it's right time. Here we go.
Okay.
Monado. I know.
Fighters, yes. There's a lot of them.
No escape. Leave it to me. Keep it up. Yo. Wow, down. No escape. Leave it to me. Not bad. Teamwork at its finest. More enemies. Split edge. Eat this. Now it's right. Come on. Feet. Right. I'm feeling it. Bring it on. Ha! All right. Take this. All right. Time for a chain of let's do this.
Ooh, she's a ways away. Shiny sword goes swoosh, yeah.
You're up. Yo. Swing. I'm powering up.
That wasn't a very good one.
In your face. Perfect. Wah! We can definitely
And welcome, Mew.
Ronaldo, shield us. Bring it on. Shadow Eye. Powering up. More enemies. We can definitely do this. We've almost. This is the Monado's power. Monado, lend us your power. This isn't going well. How's that? Sure. Get in there. Everyone, let's go. Bring it. All right, now tear them up. Okay, Ryan. Came out.
Jeez, this is painful.
I'm feeling it. Right, you're a lifesaver. We can definitely feel the power I'm talking about.
Alright, shield.
Now it's right time. All right, let's do this.
We need a chain attack.
Right heel.
Need a light heal to begin with.
Oh no.
And try to hit as many of the people around us as possible.
Leave it to me.
And try to topple it.
Okay, Ryan. How do you like that? Teamwork at its finest. Monado. Yeah. Yo. That's it. Everyone, let's go. Let's do this. Yeah.
give him a little boost for a bit there. There we go. That went a lot better this time.
Looks like the Monado works on more than just Mechon. I gotta say, that's pretty awesome.
Ryan, I just realized something.
Huh?
The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
A warning?
Yeah. A warning about what will happen. What will happen if I don't do anything. Or if I can't do anything. So I can use this power to change the future. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
You've got my
They're
vote.
British, yeah.
And if you really can do that,
They
I think
definitely
Fiona
are.
would have liked it too.
Yeah.
Right, let's get moving. We're nearly at the Bionis knee.
I died to this segment like twice. It's a pretty brutal segment. Block a monster's art with shield. Block a talent art, shield must be at the same level or higher. If you cross a monster that uses high level talent arts, you may need to level up shield to match. If two party members are linked by affinity, they can take advantage of each other's skills. Press ZR on the skill trees to show skill links screen. Not enough affinity coins to select that, huh? Okay. And then... Can I level up light heal again? No, I need like slightly more AP. So I'll wait just a wee bit on that. Also, how are you doing, Mew? What's leveling up characters according to a meta? Nah, fam. We click randomly and hope for the best. Honestly, the way level ups work in this is very strange. Plus, I'm very early on, so I'm still figuring it out. Eventually, I will be able to make it stuff. Thinking of rebranding and have no idea for names. What do you mean by rebranding? Like, just in general your username? Yeah, I've been weeb since I was 13. I mean, fair enough. I've gone through a bunch of name changes.
Wow. No matter how many times I see this, I never get used to it.
This game is pretty.
On the other side of those clouds.
Yep. It's our enemy.
This man always
Mechonis.
lived with the roof or what?
Hmm.
Well,
Our enemy.
it's more along the lines of they live on two giant titans. Oop. That's a Mechon right there. Is that Metal Face? I think that's Metal Face. Yeah, they eat people. These robots. Wait, that's not the metal face that I saw. The different one. Oh no. There's multiple metal faces. I mean, that's a way of recycling. I mean, I guess,
If we just
yeah.
came up the Bionis shin,
Then this must be its kneecap, right?
yep. Which means Colony 6 is up ahead.
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great. I love a good climb.
It's actually kind of fascinating, though, that, like, the whole world here takes place on, you know, like, two Titan corpses, essentially. Hmm? Collect items for future quests. When you can pick up a collectible or chest items, you may have a vision. You should try and keep any items you need for a future quest. That's the 2 clear almonds. We better get them back quickly. Ah. What is this? You're right, there's something here. Say, Shulk, what do you think this is? I've no idea. Alright, I'll just poke it and see what happens. Hold on now. We don't know what it'll do. It could be dangerous. Can you eat it? Maybe. Who knows? Apparently, it teleports you. This reminds me of, like, Shadow of the Colossus. Obliterated from this part of existence. Yeah, pretty much. Mold.
I've been waiting.
Arcsage been waiting. With limitless powers of Arcsage, Arcsage has presaged friends coming. What presaged questions friends ask? What is place, who you? It not so? This place like Bionis but not. Seem familiar but not actually. Is place that connect to past futures. And Nopon Arcsage is great Nopon who, through endless training in many times and places, becomes sagest of sages. Since friends come here, that must mean friends want to become disciples, no backsies. So if friends complete challenges with much success, Archsage give reward. Good thing Archsage transcend greed for material possessions. Otherwise would not part with such priceless treasures. Sure. Everything happened as Archsage has foreseen. Incidentally, by the by, if friends make new friends who want to become follower, please bring along. Arcsage will happily prepare new special challenges and rewards. What friends feel like tackling today? It's really hard to read that. Kentucky Fried Nopon.
Archstage not going anywhere.
And I don't think you can eat them, because there's a few of them. Though that one specifically looks like it is a chicken nugget. Leg pass. Ah, loading screen. I see. That's a merchant.
Yes?
What you got to buy? Or sell? Can't afford that. That would be a definitive increase to his stuff. These things are pricey. It's a pretty big boost to attack, though, so let's give that. Quite a few things, huh? Let's get some money. Because we do need it. Those rabbits look like rats. That they do. That they do. Okay, so these are materials. Probably don't want to sell materials. Collectibles, on the other hand, probably don't matter nearly as much then. Oop. These are pricey things. Gamer headphones. It does look kind of silly, doesn't it? I apparently unlocked more types of appearance. Apparently. That. So one of the things about appearance is apparently I can just make myself look, you know, like I'm not wearing anything. Okay, so it seems we share a lot of the same armor stuff. Yeah, like that, right there. I can just take off their shirts if I want to, apparently. And their pants, apparently. Oh boy. I did not expect that. Apparently I can just have them running around with basically nothing on. There we go. Just like Dark Souls. The only difference is it doesn't make me faster. I could have Shulk running around in nothing but his boxer briefs, apparently. The Dark Souls of anime? I think we already got that. It's called Code Vein. Love the music in this game.
Oi, Shulk, look over there.
Smoke?
Maybe someone's got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on, let's take a look.
It's kind of impressive to think that this game was on the Wii, because it's got a very open world look to it. Ether types will attack in response to ether use. These will attack if an art indicated with a horizontal line is used. Interesting. That is a big thing over there. Probably want to avoid that. Okay, so that's going to be important. Is that a bike?
Someone's left a buggy out here.
The buggy?
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it. So, what did happen to the driver? There's a boy! He's being attacked by monsters!
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
Alright, we going on a water hunt. And by that we mean we're following this dotted trail, like we always do. What? At least I heal a bit now. But blocked that. Oh, I didn't mean to do enchant. There we go. I can't wait to have 3 people in my party again, so the entire time I'm in combat, everyone is constantly screaming. That's what happens to your brain.
More enemies. Light heal. This is the Monarch's power. Seeing something. Okay, let's finish this. Just one right. This is not good. Okay, sure. Got it. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Bring it on. I'm really feeling it. Make it. This isn't going well.
Oh, jeez.
I can't. Go on.
Yeah, I don't know what I should have changed there. But I don't know why Ryan ended up charging off to that enemy in particular. He added an extra combatant to our battle, which wasn't exactly needed.
We can definitely do this. Well done. Ronaldo, lay in your power. Powering up. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. So this is what now I'm really feeling it. Yes.
I'm really feeling it.
All right. I'm feeling it. I'm powering up. You're really getting into this, right? We can definitely do this.
There we go.
Man,
We
what
beat a
bunch of
thing.
jokers.
We're definitely gonna need some experience, because I think we're a wee bit underleveled here.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ryan. Down. All right, now tear him up. Okay, Ryan. This is the Monarch's power. Almost there. Eat this. I'm powering up.
Yeet. Probably need to kill, like, one more thing to level up. At least that's my guess. Must have been where I died earlier. Seem to wander in packs of 2. And we're either under equipped or we are under leveled for dealing with 2 of them at once. Oh, new music track.
Shulk, over there! right, kid? Who are you?
Am I liking the game? So far, so good.
Get out of here. Leave these guys to
And
us.
welcome, Rain and Death. How are you?
Okay.
Let's do this. Ready when you are.
I'm bad having myself. So far, so good. Beta lunge. Oh dear.
This is not good. Okay, sure. Got it. This song isn't going well. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. We can definitely do this. This isn't going well. Ronaldo, let's coming to me.
Happening to me.
I have to protect it. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. Nothing's gonna stop me. You tell him, Shulk. Losing ain't cards today.
Oh, jeez, these things are a bit beefy for us.
This really ain't good.
Not having that third party member really does make a difference. Too bad Dunban's not in a very best shape right now. Please stop giving me the casual mode indicator. Can I, like, turn that off? The thing where it tells me about casual mode? 'Cause that's one thing that I'd like to be turned off. Never played this, so no idea. Uh-oh. Alright, a level up. There's gotta be an option to turn off that thing. No, there's only the way to just enable it or turn it off. No way to disable the notification about it. At least I got a new ability. I just need to level up a bit because I am incredibly weak at the moment. The game's a lot of fun, but oof, it is brutal. Yeah, they rolled you. Yeah. It's quite ridiculous just how strong the early enemies are. chances are it's because I don't have a whole lot of money. I should probably start doing quests more often.
It's over. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
We're only level 14 right now. At the very least, if I do it just right, I can steamroll my enemies as well. Okay, noted. There's fall damage. Is that a Mechon? Not just Mechon parts. I was about to say, that's something to be alarmed by. Can I get a map extension? So if I head over to the left is where I need to be to go back to the shopkeep. Go on it. Shopkeep has some gear that I could probably use. Oh, he just turned right around. What hit me? Was that poison? Oh, this is not good. Come on, let me select it again. There we go. It's definitely going to take some time getting used to this combat, because it requires more active inputs than I'm used to in RPGs. I come from more of a turn-based field than this. Yeah, it's not turn-based for sure. Oh, just straight up kill me, eh? It certainly takes a lot more reaction to pay attention to this. And I do like it. It's just I'm not used to it, so as a result, I definitely am quite bad at it.
Yes?
Which is fair enough. I can be bad at games. In fact, I usually am. Have I not equipped his thing? This is done by the same guy who did Xenogears? I think it's the same team, yes. It'd probably help if I gave him better gear. The name kind of points to that. Sometimes it's a little harder to, you know, it's a little harder to piece that together. This is not that case, of course, but... I don't need to boost up this guy's stats. Okay, I might actually want that. Well, the creator of Xenogears left Square, and they did Xenosaga. Xenosaga is another thing I'm not familiar with, actually. Can't use any of that. Okay. I did get Air Slash, and it's actually a really nice ability, so I should probably level it up. And then Shadow Eye also needs it, because the more aggro I can lose with Shulk, the better, because he is not very good at staying alive. As for Rhine is doing very well. He likes to use Bone Up, or his AI does. So let's do that. And he needs to use this more often. So let's do that so he gets a better cooldown. He also likes to use this, actually. There we go. That should keep Rhine up and alive, and able to use more aggro building abilities. I think you can save at any moment. Yeah, so save in case of anything, because it's windy today, and power can roughly cut out at any moment. Xenogears was a really good game. So I've heard. I've also heard that the Xenosaga is a good series, but I've never actually played them. In fact, I've not even touched Chronicles until recently, so this is all new stuff to me. Jeez. Thing does so much damage to me. What? I'm confused. I think I was poisoned, but I can't exactly tell. I'm bleeding, that's what's happening. I see. If they land that fatal blow, it puts me in a bleeding state. I get it now. The things just hurt a lot. Actually, what does that put our affinity at? Oh, they're 18. Oh, walnut. Oh, he doesn't like that. That makes up for that, I guess. I'll have to experiment more with that as I go on. If I have Ryan go in first, that might be a better idea. Okay, yeah, if I have Ryan go first, I might be doing better. I need to just take a chill pill. I'm getting too aggressive with this character, that's what's going on. I'm playing the character wrong. Just slowly figuring out the system. Okay. Where we are now, let's fight a few things. I think I'll keep going until we level up, and then we'll go and fight the thing. Oh dear. And that bleed lasts for a while. That should at least give me some time to recover. Okay. I just need to figure out the way aggro is distributed between our characters. And then maybe I could actually survive a little better. It's a learning experience. Also, I don't know why, but I get the feeling that this game might have originally started as a multiplayer game. Because it controls a lot like it should be an MMO.
Let's do this! Let me at 'em. You can definitely do this! Behold the power of the Monado!
Alright, it's toppled.
You're really getting into this, right? This is the Monado's power! This isn't going
Ow, my health. Can't seem to help. There we go.
This is the Monado's power! I'm losing it. Powering up.
Jeez.
What? Ryan? It's okay. It's coming to me.
That is beyond not good. This is around the time where other MMOs were getting good. Even Final Fantasy XII, I believe, played a lot like an MMO. Final Fantasy XII... I don't know what Final Fantasy XII was. I liked it. But it was definitely weird. Also, that abrupt cut when you complete a segment like that is always weird.
Great! You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where
What
are
a
you
name.
two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
I wonder if at any if I recall Xenoblade Chronicles X, holy crap, let's not deal with that. That thing's level 81. Forgot about site aggro and stuff like that. I was too busy freaking out over the whole level 80 thing. But yeah, if I recall, Xenoblade Chronicles X is currently a Wii U exclusive, but it apparently had multiplayer. I don't know if the multiplayer was any good, mind you, but it had it. And I think this is a game that probably could do well with it. Of course, the big trouble with any of these is making it work for multiplayer, because then you'd always have to have like a bunch of people at any given moment, and depending on the story you're trying to tell, that might not work very well. It's the 4th sour gooseberry. I think Elmon needs these. We better take them to him. But like, this game, for example, it has a lot of moments where your characters get separated for one reason or another. So there's definitely going to be moments where one player couldn't come in to assist. Having a decent AI to help out during that time could fix it. Perhaps, but the issue with this game in particular isn't so much that it needs AI to assist, it's that it's the party members themselves. Ryan has been in and out of my party multiple times already at this point. So it's more along the lines of you'd have to make sure that there's always enough party members for all players. And that is where it gets difficult.
Where have you been? Juju!
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
But I thought...
Juju!
Sorry, Sharla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh,
I'll get my
so
water
you're not
after
from
this.
Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Sharla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been... our home. It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
Level ups. Alright, now I need to get my water bottle. Because it is time to drink. There we go. Feels good to get up from the chair anyway sometimes. Or Mom and Dad still not come home. How long more must I wait?
Well,
What have you got? A gun. Just straight up a gun. course, none of this is exactly stuff I can purchase at the moment. Oop. Though, now that you've mentioned Final Fantasy XII, it just dawned on me. Final Fantasy XII plays a lot like Final Fantasy XI does, which is an MMO. It's one that I personally like, but I wish it was a little easier to get set up. And when it comes to Final Fantasy XI, I do know that if you were to ask what Loot Cat thinks about the matter, he would tremble. He apparently had a few interesting situations in the game. It was a brutal game in its early stages, I do remember that. But if you play like modern Final Fantasy XI, it's not really much to write home about. I just need money. Played FF11 back in the day, the grind. Yeah, there was some serious grind. Bullets? Oh, it sounds like Charla's going to join us at some point. I guess she'll use a gun. Should give him some decent defense. And I've played Final Fantasy XI as well. I think, of the bunch that I have played of it, the part that I remember the most is leveling down. Because it was very easy to do. I also seem to remember, what was it? I think it was a skeleton. I don't remember the exact area of which you encounter it, but it was supposed to be... Let's see. It was that mining town that you can start in. There's like 3 towns that you can start in. One of them is like a jungly looking area. The other is sort of a forested area with castles. And the third is like a mining town, which looks desolate and honestly quite boring. But that is the town that I had started in. And while I was in that town, one of the things I noticed is that if you went to the right, there was a rare monster that would spawn there, and usually while you're trying to fight that, skeletons would come up because you're bleeding, and then they would destroy you.
Yes?
Remember, if you didn't have a tank or healer, you couldn't advance. You needed to pay gil to get in those groups to level up. I don't quite remember that in my part. Then again, I was the healer. So what ended up happening is most people, they'd see me and they're like, hey, come over here. We need you. Our home, Colony 6, was attacked by the Mechon. Will you listen to what I have to say? No, not at all.
We had already fought off the Mekon a year ago.
Oh yeah, well,
the
I
Battle of
switched
Sword
to a
Valley?
healer main. I've been a healer main for as long as I've played
It left
MMOs.
us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 defense force didn't even notice the approaching Mekon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mekon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the children and elderly. I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo,
He would have been my husband by now, if not for all this. Cheer up, you two. We can't lose hope just yet. I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
you bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju, the people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard, the Mekon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Even if that's true. No, especially if it's true. We cannot expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mekon?
Something tells me you need to start moving.
Oi, kid.
Ryan!
You ought to know how Charlotte feels. Watch your mouth and have some respect.
I'll go and make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him.
A wee bit.
Shulk?
Ryan, you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young. I always saw him as a big brother, really. But he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
Oh no!
No! Juju!
Huh? This is the second time this has happened. If a cutscene goes on for too long, it seems to do that.
The buggy's gone! He's going to Colony 6 on his own.
Stupid kid.
We have to hurry. Something bad's gonna happen.
What did you see?
A deep valley. Everything's engulfed in flames. There's a black shadow. It kills Juju.
Is it the Mekon with the metal face?
Yeah,
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
I was wondering if you'd ask.
I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
The future? That's not possible.
That's what I thought too. I still can't explain this, but that vision I had will come true unless we stop it.
So you're telling me Juju's in danger?
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
Juju. Okay. I can't say I believe you. But what have I got to lose?
I like the way you think.
Charlotte, you're...
What?
No, nothing.
Oh.
What are you doing? Let's go and find Juju.
When you talk like that, you sound just like Gado. That's how I know it's not worth arguing.
What am I, some kind of Gado substitute?
That thing killed Charlotte too. I saw it in the vision. But I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her.
I think she's gonna have a thing for him. Yeah, especially if Gado is dead.
I will change the future.
Which is very likely, given that Colony 6 didn't have the Monado. Be aware of buffs and debuffs during battle. Well, yeah. Support effects granted to party members and monsters are called buffs. Status abnormalities are called debuffs. Grant buffs to other party members so they can fight more effectively. Try not to let your party suffer from debuffs for too long. Charlotte's Cure Bullet cures and protects against debuffs, which makes it very useful. Well, she went from Gado was to be my husband to he was more like a brother to me, really. True. Wait, you shoot people to heal them? It happens a lot in RPGs for some reason. Who needs, like, regular bullets when you can have a bullet that makes you have more health?
Charlotte, do you know which way Juju went?
There are quite a few ways to get there from here. But he's in a buggy, so I think he'll take Ragwell Bridge.
Ragwell Bridge?
It's not far. It's a really old bridge built around the time Colony 9 was founded.
Okay. Let's make that our next stop.
Sounds like a plan. Charlotte, you stay back. Leave any monsters up to me and Shulk.
What? You think I can't pull my weight in battle? I've got field experience as a medic. If you get hurt, I can use ether to patch you up.
Nice. I'm always getting roughed up. You'll be a big help.
Oh, I don't have to play healer anymore. Shulk can finally do something other than just repeatedly heal. Did he crash?
Come on. Who put this barrier in the way? Oh, now the front suspension's all twisted up. Looks like I'll have to walk it. They're all cowards. I'll show them all.
Is that thing, like, levitating? Kinda looks like it is. It's like we're in a decent level pool now. Why don't we start by trying things out?
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
I'm really feeling it. Get stuck in. Shadow Eye. You're a lifesaver.
Okay, so her heal could probably use some... We'll have to increase her heal capabilities. Well, so much for the future, because it was already dead by the time it could have even started to charge.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
We make a great team.
She's probably going to be really useful in our party. We just need to make sure that her heal blast is leveled up. Or just any of her healing abilities. Who needs a cleric when you have a medical sniper? Healers are always helpful. Yes. Are usually helpful. Yes. They definitely are. Is that a Mechon? That's straight up a Mechon.
Don't let a single one escape. Fire! Things are really heating up.
Sharpshooter Shala. All right, I'm feeling it.
Now we're working as one. Now!
We can definitely do this.
So, the thing about Mechon is that they can't be damaged by normal weapons unless the Monado enchants their weapons. Otherwise, only the Monado can deal damage to the Mechon. So as it stands right now, I'm the only one who's actually capable of dealing with them. Ooh.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. We can definitely do this. Yeah! All right, now tear 'em up.
Let's do it, Ryan.
Come on! Scream aces! Now it's right time. We can definitely do this.
Keep it up, everyone.
Yeah, let's end this. Yeah! Aces! Powering up.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Yeah! You like that? Right. Nice one. Let's do this. Slash. Right. Yo. Wow. Down. Shala.
My turn. Thunder bullet. Fire!
Alright.
Nice.
Nicely done. Easy there, Ryan. Lend us your power.
Just make sure that enchant is still up.
Split it. Take this. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
That's right.
Everyone, let's go! Alright, now tear 'em up. Okay, Ryan.
I'm starting to get more used to this.
This is the Monado's power! Monado, bring it on! Faster! Okay, just one more there, Shulk. Alright, I'm feeling it. Alright, time for a chain attack. Yeah, let's do it. That was too easy.
We make a great team.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Wasn't there like more than just two of them? I guess the other didn't have anything to drop.
We can't lose.
Don't let a single one escape.
Leave it to Ryan. I'm really feeling it. We can definitely do this. This is the Monado's power. Let's do this. Slash.
Honestly, a thunderbolt.
rifle's getting hotter. We're not finished yet.
Okay, my turn. It's not over yet. I know. Ain't over yet.
My turn. Shield bullet.
Oh, that was a bit early there.
Nice.
Yeah, they give really good EXP, but they're also considered to be, like, you know, pretty big enemies.
Powering up. Boom. We can definitely do this. Now it's right time. Bring it on. Shadow Eye. More enemies. Boom. All right, I'm feeling it. How's that? Show. That's it. Everyone, let's go. Here we go.
Oh, have a nice day, Kishiru.
You're up. I know.
Okay. Ow! That's scorching hot.
Let's keep up the pressure. Hey, let's go for a quick.
Yeah, nice sleep.
All right, we can do it. Light the wheel. This is the Monado's power. You're not invincible. Monado, enchant. I'm powering up. Eat in this, yo. Now it's right. We can definitely do this. Monado, lend us your power. I have to protect everyone. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Now we're working as one.
And as one, we're unbeatable. Oh yeah, baby. Right.
Fantastic.
Leave it to right. We can definitely do this. Right time. Monado, lend us your power. Right, you're a lifesaver. Bring it on.
They also hit hard, jeez.
Nice one, right. That was too easy. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
We make a great team.
Alright. Cleared that up. Good thing I have cure bullets. That I do. This kid wrecks the buggy like all the time, doesn't he?
It's Juju's buggy.
What is that thing? Ah!
I like how Juju's got the weakest voice
Juju.
acting.
What is it?
It's Juju.
Shulk, is he okay? Tell me.
There's a mechon. It's taken Juju.
When?
I'm not sure, but I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead. And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
You sure? No other deep valleys round here?
Not as far as I know.
Well, Shulk,
Let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
My character kind of looks ridiculous with the current armor set I've got on. That said, I'm glad that it's a game that actually allows you to see your armor. There's so many games that I've seen, particularly of RPGs, where like you equipped an armor piece and you don't even see it. It's especially common in JRPGs.
is this the place you were on about?
This is it, all right. At the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
But there's no sign of Juju. If my vision was right, he should be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
Oh. I like how we get experience for just wandering by. Takes 20 for that. Interesting. Okay, well we're here, let's boost our attack a bit. Wonder why it thinks that I have something here that I need to look at. Oh well.
We can't lose! Let me at him.
Don't let a single one escape.
I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Rhyme.
All right, I'm feeling it. Flash, powering up. We can definitely do this. None of natural power. This isn't going well. Right, we're a lifesaver.
Rhyme, don't jump the gun now.
Bring it on. Hang in there. Choke. Nice attack. Everyone, let's go. None of natural power. I need to be even stronger.
Let's do it, Rhyme.
Or do I have more than 8 now?
Behold the power of the Monado.
Or does Ryan have more than 8? It's probably Ryan having more than 8.
I'm feeling it. Now it's right. We can definitely do this. Bring it on. How's this? Almost there. Yes. Behold the power of the Monado. Flash. Get in there, Shulk.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk. Clean attack time. My rifle's getting hotter.
We win.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
What? How did that happen? That was weird.
Everyone, let's go.
Don't let a single one escape.
Leave it to Roy. Flash.
Ready for a chain attack?
Been waiting for this. We can definitely do this. Behold
Alright. Rusty parts, and we're getting, I think, close to where Juju is. Suppose we could just hit it with another topple.
I'm on it. Not so fast.
Leave it to me. Wah! Not bad.
Anytime, any place.
Take this. Upper. Split edge. I'm powering up. Slash.
Now we're working as one.
You said it, Charlotte. Oh no! Shulk! Forget it. Hit 'em hard next time. Thank you. We can definitely do this. Come on. That was too easy.
You know, the good news is, with all of the chain attacks and everything I've been able to do, I am getting a lot of affinity. And with all that affinity comes a lot more chances for my party to actually help me out if I get downed. So here's hoping that it continues going up and up. And Juju really walked quite a ways away, huh? Humming Plum. That's an odd name. Luckily, these restorative bullets are going to keep us alive.
Juju! Juju! Hold on! I'm coming!
Wait! Charlotte!
Ah! Ah! Juju!
New power?
New symbols appeared on the Monado. Can I save her?
Of course you can.
Its tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order. Ryan, you got my back?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Loving the choreography.
Amazing! I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
That's right. And the light swirling around us. That's the Monado and all. Charlotte, let's move.
All right. Oop. Oh, this is a rough one. It does a lot of damage. It's also 2 levels above us. That's probably why it beating me up so hard. Yeah, it is quite nasty. Let's see if I can level up anything. Needs to be able to block more. Metal Blast. Shoot a powerful bolt. That is probably going to be useful. Especially with a Mechon boss. Oops, I didn't realize I couldn't cast that on everyone. Oh boy. Oh crap, that hurts. And I'm dazed, that's really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna need to grind a bit. He's a little too tough. Gonna need probably 2 or so extra levels before I can deal with that, I'm afraid. Please stop with the casual mode. I get it, I'm terrible. There we go. That's 1 level up at least. Gonna have to kill a few of them. Not those things, though. Well, actually, given the time, and the fact that I still actually want to make the banana bread that I've been teasing myself with, I think I actually am going to call it here, and next time we play on next week's Wednesday, we'll try and beat that boss. Get some revenge going. But yeah. Thank you to everyone who has stopped by. Rain and Death, Kishiru, Savvy, Lion, Bulldog. There's a lot of people here today. More than usual. But yeah, like, to everyone who has stopped by, watch either, you know, here live or watching VODs and all that, you'll have a nice day. Let's, of course, find someone to raid. Because I need to get into that, actually. Oh. Marsh is streaming, so let's do that, actually. They're playing a game called Rhythm Doctor. I don't know what that is. But thank you, everyone who has stopped by. Again, I know I said that like 2 times before, but it really means a lot to have people, you know, hanging out with me during these. Ciao.
Oh gosh, oh no. Hello, Gold. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I do want to clear all the main story for its tiny raid. It's okay. We appreciate all raids.